hear you, Adrian. Can you hear me?
Yeah, excellent.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Just waiting for you, actually. Okay. So, are you ready to start?
Yes, I can. Likewise, nice to meet you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for your confirmation, Markley. So first of all, I would like to thank you, all of our beautiful people, for having here in the same station. Definitely. So like I would like to say thank you, Crypto Whale, for this nice arrangement about the same station. This is to inform you that guys, we're going to discuss more about the Clapart, their plan, program, and everything. So if you want to learn more about this project, just stay tuned with us. And also, like if you have any question and queries after this, like you can um, ask through the same session. So the Clapart is a decentralized ecosystem where fans can invest in creative projects and creators can fund their work like without artistic compromise actually. So here is Adrian, our honorable speaker today. I would like to invite him. So Adrian, could you please first of all introduce yourself, like how do you connect this project, and could you share a bit about your experiences in the crypto industry?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's a real pleasure to be here with you guys. So I'm the chief of innovation in Clapart. That means I'm in charge of product, technology, and as a co-founder, also business strategy and obviously tokenomics. My experience in the field, I've been in the blockchain space since 2014, but initially as a trader, like many of you perhaps. But since 2017, I started building products, and I built quite a few. I'm pretty proud of that, and I also, wrote and researched in a lot of fields related to blockchains, from NFTs, DAOs, SFTs, a lot of areas. And since 2021, I've been working on Clapart, which is just like our host said, is a launchpad for content creators and for artists in search of financing, but is more than that. And I cannot wait to tell you everything about our product, our platform, and our plans. And once again, thanks you for having me.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Adrian, once again for having here, definitely. So guys, yes, definitely. Clapart is unique ecosystem, or like you can say, where artists and fans can co-create art and also like other forms of creative content, sharing the fame and profits, and provided with the blockchain technology. So they have their apps that allows artists to crowdfund their cost and fans to invest in the works and their favorite creators actually. So Adrian, I just want to know more detail about the Clever. Could you share? And then what specific problems actually does it aim to solve in the crypto industry?
Yeah. So it solves, I would say, three kinds of problems for two types of people. It solves problems for artists, either artists that are at the beginning, or content creators that are at the beginning of their career, or artists that are very well, established. Maybe they have a few thousand or a few 100,000 or even millions of fans. So we can talk about really big artists. They also have some issues, and we can help with them as well. And last but not least, we're also helping fans connect better with the artist. So what we are doing, we are solving two types of problem. First of all, for the emerging artists, we're solving the problem of financing their work, the distribution, and the promotion of their work. Because maybe you don't know, but in the media and entertainment industry, only on average, of course, only 12%, 2%, right? So very small. So 12% is the average percentage that an artist gains at the end, through different kind of income streams. The rest, which is a lot, is 88% goes to a lot of intermediaries. So the media and entertainment industry is rife with intermediaries, and we wanted to restructure it and bring a new type of model on the market. That is, of course, only one problem. The other one is the fact that there is, long paying times. There has been multiple scandals with streaming platforms not distributing enough royalties, and the list can go on. This is the problems faced by emerging artists. On the other hand, if we look at big artists, those are not interested in financing their work because they have all the money they need. But what they don't have is good engagement with their communities. So even on the best social media platforms, they can reach only up to, I would say, 5% top. So if they have 1 million people on average with a post or with a story or with something similar on Instagram or TikTok, they can reach 5% of that, which is obviously a very small percentage of their fan base. And here we have created a model. Everybody's talking about learn to earn, play to earn, different kinds of Web3 models. We have invented a model which is called consume art to earn. And how does it work? Pretty simple. Let's say I have 1% in the future royalty streams, so income streams, future income streams from a song made by you as an artist. If I have even 1% of that, I will have all the incentives to listen more to it, to share it with my friends, to recommend it to my friends, and so on and so forth. Obviously, that creates traffic, and the streaming platforms, due to traffic, will pay more to the artist. The artist is going to redistribute back that 1% back to me. So literally, I make money just by listening to my favorite music. This is only one example. It can apply to music, to reading, to painting, to I don't know, different kinds of content creation. Anything that has a potential income stream and future royalties can be financed on Clapart and then can redistribute royalties back with the fans. These are the two main problems for the artists. And obviously for the fans, as a fan, what you can do, you can go to the concert, you can buy merch, but it's very limited. You're not in direct contact with your artist in any way. So what we're offering to the fans is the possibility to own something that they love, to own a small percentage of their favorite music, their favorite movies, their favorite books, and so on and so forth. That's Clapart in a nutshell. So putting everything back together is an ecosystem or a marketplace where we are matchmaking artists with their fan base, and we are creating a much more direct connection by allowing the artist to tokenize future royalty streams and share them with the fans. Like our motto says, partner with the stars, win together.
Okay, yeah, got it. Thank you. And also, guys, they have the website clapper.com. You can check this out. That is, if you want to learn more. And there is a good news, guys. Like their token is on the pre-sale mode. You can purchase their token. Like you can grab this opportunity actually in the, like I can say, Ford Foundry. So like the gates are open right now, and the CLP token is ready for you guys. So don't miss your chance to grab your share and be part of this future of the creativity on the blockchain asset, actually in the blockchain. So yeah, don't miss a chance. Once again, as I say, thank you, Adrian. So I just want to know, about your team and founders and also their backgrounds. I just want to know that is how strong your team actually to
Yep.
go to the long run.
Yeah, so we're a team of 15 people. It's not a small team. It's not a huge one either, but 15 is quite a big team. We're five people in the core, in the management, and I can tell you something about the composition of the team, which is very, very relevant. When I was studying the competition, and I was looking at like pretty much all the other products trying or projects trying to do something similar to what we are doing, I saw a pattern, and the pattern was the fact that you have either products which are created by people in the media and entertainment industry, but they don't have the strong technical skills in house, or they are made by tech nerds, but they don't have any know-how on the how the media and entertainment industry works because they're not from the industry. And this is why we're very lucky, because half of our team, people like Tudor, like Radu, my other co-founders that are not in this call, they're people with a lot of experience in media and entertainment industry. For example, one of our co-founders, I dare to say the oldest of us, the most senior, he was a veteran of the market. He launched an entire generation of stars in our part of Europe, and he's working with living legends in the music industry as their manager or as their booking agent and stuff like that. So we have in-house real knowledge of how the industry works and what are the main problems of the artist and what they would love to see in a product, and obviously what the fans would love to see in a product. On the other half, people like myself or my colleague, our CTO, which is also named Adrian, we're tech people. We're people in the blockchain industry. Like I said, I've been building blockchain stuff since 2017. So I have more than 7 years of experience with blockchain technology. My colleague, our CTO, he was writing smart contracts when he was barely out of high school. So he's a tech genius and has a lot of traction and know-how on how to build products. And we have a team of four other developers. So we have a solid in-house team of technical developments and product development. So we have both. We have people with technical know-how and people with know-how of the media and entertainment industry. You can check out our bio. We're fully doxed. We have nothing to hide. We're one of those companies that even if we're in the Web3 space, we're fully doxed, and we have a LinkedIn account and everything. You can check us out. You can find us on Clapart About Us page. You can check it out our bio. I'm pretty proud of my co-founders, and I think we have a very strong team.
Yes, definitely. I can see also they have the deep knowledge in the crypto, and Adrian was like one of them actually, such a learned person I can say. So thank you, Adrian, for providing information about your team, and also I think like people you can give faith on this like this team actually. Thank you actually. So Adrian, can you explain that is the Clapper's unique value proposition compared to other crypto projects like as for I know, there are a lot of projects like you. So why you are different? Do you think?
Yeah, well, I would dare to say there are a lot of advantages or unique selling values propositions that we have when compared to the competition. But let me just briefly go through, I would say, top six. So first of all is the fact that we have a user interface and user experience which is not targeted only for crypto savvy people. Our strategy is to onboard the fan base of existing users, of existing artists, and basically those are people that they don't need to know how a wallet works, don't need to know what blockchain is, and so on and so forth. And that means our platform, our product is very easy to use. And I'm saying is because unlike many other projects that are fundraising or talking about themselves with plans for the future, our product is already launched. Yes, we have a live product. It's in closed alpha, but you can, and I will give you a link. Um, I mean, it's also on our website. You can check it out. Is a link with how our product already works. Is now currently in testing with the artist. So coming back to this, let's say, advantage is the fact that we have stuff like custodial wallets, fiat to crypto ramps. So basically, the entire experience is very easy to understand by everybody. You don't need to know technical details or to be a Web3 guy to understand how the platform works. This is the first advantage. The second is the fact that we want to what we call cross-pollinate communities. So we're not just going to showcase projects in the music industry only to other fans in the music industry. We're also going to, I don't know, promote music projects to people that are interested in painting or to people that are interested in visual NFTs. So that means that we're creating unique interactions between different creative communities, and that exposes the artists to broader audiences, helping them reach, to have better chances to fundraise. Another advantage is the fact that we're using AI, but not in the way that many other projects they're using AI. I know that everybody is speaking about generative AI. We're doing something a bit different. We've taken all the experience of our people, I mean, the co-founders that we have in the media and entertainment industry, the veterans that I told you about, and we distilled them into a knowledge database that we fed into a custom model. And with the data that we're extracting from the fluctuation in value of the tokens for each artwork, we're calling those tokens the royalty share token. And with those two things, sorry, we have created a unique AI, which is the world's first AI artist manager. So basically, is an AI that helps artists that they only have a dream, and a dream, and they know how to play guitar and they want to launch a career. We help them do things step by step, from fundraising, how to structure their fundraise, how to communicate better with their community, and then based on the data that we can extract from the trading of their own tokens, we can tell them advice on how to do things, because obviously we will understand what the community likes and what the community doesn't like. So we have an AI that guides people to launch their artistic career. And then we have things like tokenomics advantages, which are very relevant from a Web3 perspective. We have a deflationary design on the token. That means that every time people are buying or trading the tokens that carry the future royalty streams, which are called, like I said, royalty share tokens, every time that we're doing this, we're burning 1.8% of the CLP, which is our utility token. So our utility token is deflationary because it's slowly being burnt every time people are trading those royalties. And another thing, and I would close with this, is the fact that we have a system which is meant to put continuous buying pressure on the utility tokens. And that means that when the artist has to redistribute back the royalties to the fans that have invested in them, they have to buy on the market the CLP to redistribute it back to the people that invested in him or in her. And that means there is a constant buying pressure on CLP. And with all of this, we're fairly confident that we have a very strong value proposition on both our utility token and on the product. So yeah, we're pretty excited to launch our token. We have been working for this for the past 2.5 years, and we have a product ready. Like I said, we have onboarded artists, and we have a community of, I think, somewhere around 85,000 people, which is a lot. And that means a strong community and a strong product. And yeah, we have a very interesting few days, because right now we have a live pre-sale round on Fjord, upcoming IDOs, and after that, listing of the token on a few tier 1 and tier 2 exchanges. Pretty much that's it.
Okay, yeah, got it, Adrian. Thank you for explaining about these. So yeah, like guys, like Adrian, you mentioned about RST. I can say that is the royalty share token protocol that was designed by the Clapper team for the seamless deployment of any number of the tokens for such a full, like work of the art subjected to the crowdfunding process and so forth. So that's the like RST actually. So yeah, thank you once again, Adrian. So let's talk about your technology. Like how does the Clapper technology work actually, and also what blockchain is built on right now?
We're built on Binance Smart Chain. So, as you well know, Binance Smart Chain is Ethereum virtual machine compatible blockchain, also built on Solidity. And at the time, we took this decision before, the migration of Ethereum to proof of stake. So at the time, we did this only to minimize gas cost. We're hoping that in the future we're going to have a multi-chain token. So that means that we're going to have our presence natively on multiple chains, but for the moment we're on blockchain smart chain. and we're very proud of our collaboration with Binance and with Binance Smart Chain, because we have worked with them directly multiple times. They have helped us with the launching of our pilot. We have piloted the way that we're doing everything. So basically, the entire business flow, from fundraising to redistributing back the royalties to the fans. We did that last year with a major artist from our home country. Most of the team is from Romania, which is in Europe. The company is also fully compliant in Europe. So, like I was saying, Binance have helped us from the get go, and recently they actually posted on the official Binance BNB chain Twitter account a banner showcasing us as one of the most promising real world asset tokenization projects in the world. So we thank them very much for that. Coming back to the technology, it's a web app. Clapart is going to be a web app. That means you will be able to access it both on mobile, fully responsive, and on desktop, so that everybody could use it in a very intuitive way. Um, I don't want to go into too many technical, details, but obviously you can ask me pretty much anything about it, because this is not just an idea. Like I said, this is a built product. So yeah, pretty much this is what's relevant. One last thing to add: at the moment, we have some parts which are on chain, and other parts of the product is a centralized application. So it's not fully decentralized protocol, and there is a clear reason why we did that. We wanted to make sure that we have full control in case something goes bad in the beta phase where the product has not been thoroughly tested yet. But we aim, after we test the product, and after we ensure that everything goes and works smoothly, we have plans to fully decentralize the entire application in the near 6 months to 1 year. So it's a semi-centralized application for the moment, with plans to become fully decentralized protocol in the medium and long term. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you once again for explaining about the technology and others. So, people, as I mentioned, just check out their website. I think then you will get the whole idea. Like if you missed anything, actually. Okay, so Adrian, the security is very important part for any project right now. Like people, like there are a lot of like I can say, scam projects come in and so forth. So how does your Clapart ensure the security and privacy of its users' data and transactions? Like how do you assure the people that you are not like others?
Okay. So this question can be answered in multiple ways. From a strictly technical point of view, we are certified by Certic, and we can you can look it up, our profile on their public accounts. They have audited our code, and all the information about our smart contracts and everything else is publicly available. So we are security audited. That's one, let's say, one way to answer this. Another way to answer this is regarding the product itself, which is being tested with the highest standard of cybersecurity and testing. And the third way in which I can answer this question is from let's say, reputation point of view, because we are not a product or a project that's anonymous. You can check out our founders, like myself, publicly, and since we are people with a serious reputation in the market, we cannot risk to do anything bad. So we have a reputation to uphold, fully doxed, like I said, and you can find information about us uh, everywhere. So that's a, let's see, it covers everything from reputational aspect, technical aspect, cybersecurity aspect, smart contract auditing. Everything is covered, and any investment will be fully secured.
Okay, and then like have you done any audit or any QIC verification?
Yes, yes. The last one we made for our uh, pre-sale round on Fjord Foundry, and it was on Hagdra. So we have full KYC information available, and I think it's available now on our pre-sale page if you wanna look it up.
Okay, yeah. Thank you once again. So the partnership is one of the most important factor for any project. Sometimes, the partner actually like helps you to go the long run and finding the potentiality. So, do you have any partners right now? And like, if yes, could you share what kind of benefits like you're getting from these partners? And also, do you have any plan in future to engage more partners or not?
So there are multiple types of partners that we're working with, both in the media and entertainment industry. We're working with some of the biggest festivals and major artist, management companies in Europe. This is on one hand within the industry. Within the Web3 industry, so the other part, we have a few partners with some leading companies that are in spaces such as Web3 reputation, such as other service providers, fiat to crypto ramps, and different kinds of auxiliary services. So we wanted to create, this ecosystem of partners that can help us to provide value for the final client, for both artists and for fan base. And this covers many aspects. So we you can find the full list of our partners again on our website, and obviously the list is only going to grow from now on.
Okay, yeah, best is to your partners and also to your project also. Thank you. So like I can see you have your long term plan according to your roadmap actually in your website. So I'd like to from your end, like could you share about your future plan according to your roadmap and also uh like some kind of milestone that you have achieved so far.
Okay, so for 2024 we have a few major plans for this, let's say, second half of the year, because we're already in the third quarter. So we have, like I said, we have an ongoing pre-sale happening right now on Fjord Foundry. If you want to check that out, we have on the following days we're going to have an IDO split between four launch pads. So that those are Gempad, Comunitas, KDG, and Spores. And after that, we're on the in the beginning of September, we're going to have our token listing on a few centralized tier one exchanges. I don't want to spoil the names. I mean, I can give you one, which is Maxi, but there will be another bigger centralized exchange that we are listing the token on. This is from, let's say, a token perspective. Then we have the launch of our product, which is, like I said, is in closed alpha, and we're gonna have an open beta at the end of this year. And obviously, we're going to launch the first royalty share tokens that will allow people to actually start investing in artists. We don't know exactly who is going to be the first. We have because we have a lot of artists that they want to be first, but most likely is going to be a major worldwide artist, somebody that's really well known. And if you want to stay in touch with what we're doing, of course, you can follow us on Twitter, on Discord, or on Telegram, and we'll keep you posted. But these are pretty much the major milestone for this year. For the next year, we're gonna have the official product launch. So after this open beta, we're going to implement changes, bug fixes, and improvements, and then we're gonna have a major public release, which most likely is going to happen in a public event, something really big. We're looking at something like either Singapore or Dubai. It's going to be a big launch, and everybody is going to know about it. And obviously, after that is going to be a continuous improvement of our functionalities, more things being added, the AI components, more functionalities, the possibility to tip your favorite artist, and a lot of things. We have a lot of things on the backlog. So this is just the beginning. We're a very product focused project, and the idea is that the product itself is going to drive up value for the token. This is not a speculative token. This is not one of those tokens that you launch it, it goes up, and then it crashes, and that's it. Actually, I expect to have maybe a small bump at the beginning when I'm going to launch it, but the long value is going to come on the long term as the product is gaining traction and people start using it due to the way the token is being designed as being deflationary and continuous buying pressure and a steady influx of real money coming into the economy. The token is going to keep increasing, obviously, on the side of the buying pressure. So yeah, pretty much those are the main, let's say, the main elements of our milestone for the upcoming 1 year, 1 year and a half, something like that.
Okay, yeah, wish you good luck for the future. Just keep building for the future, actually. So I can see like you have a long term plan. Hope that like you'll be achieve your desired goal within just time. So thank you, once again. And also, how does your Clapart handle the scalability issue, and what solution are in place to manage the increased user adoption?
Scalability. Yeah, like I said, so at the moment, and I wanted to, I mean, if you ask me this, I'm going to give you another information. We have been awarded by Google, so Google Web3 Startup program. We have been awarded credits for their cloud infrastructure. So we're building our infrastructure using Google products and also some Amazon web-based services as well. So these are very scalable. So the centralized component is very scalable in terms of on-chain transaction on Binance Smart Chain. That's also very scalable, and we don't have a scalability problem there. And on the long run, due to the fact that we want to decentralize more and more of our infrastructure, scalability is going to be less and less of a problem. So we're prepared to have users in the tens of thousands at the beginning, and then they can scale up to, I don't know, but there is no limit. We can go to millions if it goes to millions, because having a cloud-based infrastructure and everything built on microservices. I don't want to get too technical, but the idea is that the infrastructure is very scalable and it allows us to have as many users as we can drive and we can attract. So that's not an issue.
Okay, yeah. Thank you once again for this nice answer. You explained very well, actually. And also, the community is very important. Also, one of the another factor. So, what mechanisms actually does the Clapper use to govern and make decision within its ecosystem?
So our token will have, several benefits. It's mainly a utility token because it means you cannot do anything on the platform without the utility token, from buying the royalty share tokens, um, redistributing royalties. Everything works based on CLP, on our utility token, but it also has governance, benefits and governance rights. And we're still building that part, but on the long term is going to allow people to vote on the future developments of our platform. It will allow people to have benefits in app if they stake a certain amount of tokens. And we're also giving our tokens as part of social questing platforms. We're working with campaigns on Zili, on Galxe, and other similar campaigns platforms. That means that we can involve people, we can make them involved with the project, and reward them for their investment. So yeah, it does have governance powers, and it's going to have more and more governance powers in the next months, as like I said, we're going to slowly decentralize our infrastructure.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I think people can access this platform with a user-friendly environment, and also, as he mentioned, they're going to be make a decentralized platform for you guys. Yeah, so stay tuned, and if you have any questions and queries, you can ask through the me or later on the through their social. So here's the last question from mind. Like, what are the key features that is Clipper plan for like in 2024?
In 2024, sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, like what is your plan? Like a recent plan actually, could you share? I think you have talked about already your future development plan, but what is the nearest plan, like within just 2 months or 1 month in 2024?
Well, in the upcoming months, that would be, let's say, the end of August and the beginning of September, we're focused 100% to finalize the token launch. So we have been working on this project for the past 2 years, and we have not yet launched the token because of two reasons. First of all, we did not want to launch a token in a bear market, and now the market is slowly recovering. And the second one, we wanted to launch the token only when the product is ready. So now if the product is ready, we're going to release the token. And that means that in the upcoming days, there's going to be a lot of work in successfully launching the token, which means the current pre-sale on Fjord Foundry, the upcoming IDOs, the listing on centralized exchanges and on decentralized exchanges as well, creating the liquidity necessary, market making, and all the details which are involved in having a healthy token launch. And after that, we're going to go back. I mean, it's not like we're not developing the product. As we speak, we're developing the product. We're getting feedback from the artist on the closed alpha version, and we're working on that. But after the token sale has ended and the token is listed, my priority, at least as head of product, is going to be 100% back on the product with the scope and with the goal of fully launching the product by the end of this year, which means until the fourth quarter of this year.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Adrian. Wish you good luck. So, people, if you have any questions and queries, you can ask. I can see a few questions in Twitter or in the Binance, so I can take this. So let me just give me a minute. I need to check. Okay, I got about. Is there any way to fix the issue of the entertainment industry? Asked from David.
Sorry, can you repeat the last part?
Yeah, like, is there any way to fix the issues of entertainment industry?
Of course, I mean this is what we are doing. Like I said, the biggest problem is the fact that the artist gets too small of a cut at the end of the day when they're creating content and when they're creating art. So we're cutting away a lot of intermediaries. We're making things a lot faster, a lot more transparent, and a lot more engaging with the fan base, which is a lot healthier in the entire industry, both for the artist and for the fan base. We're changing the model pretty much. We're changing the model and the way people interact with their own fan base, and in ways that this have not been done before because it was not technological possible. But now, with the advantages that we have with the blockchain technology, with cloud-based infrastructure, and all the technologies that are coming together to allow us to build Clapart as a product, now we can fully change the way people interact with the fan base. So yes, we are fixing a lot of the problems in the media and entertainment industry, and the way we're doing this is by actually releasing the product. I'm very excited to see which is going to be the reaction of the market when we're releasing our product. But until then, you will be equally excited to see the evolution of our token.
Okay, yeah, thank you once again. So let's take another question. Okay, so I am an artist or content creators. How can I finance my work on Clapboard?
Well, it's pretty simple. So you will register as a normal user, and after you register as a normal user, then you will start a special flow which allows you to submit your artist profile. There's going to be some information about what you're doing, We're going to ask for details about how you plan to make money from the art that you're creating. For example, I don't know, future income streams from Spotify or from YouTube Music or something like that, or even other ways of monetizing. Then we're going to walk you through this process of tokenizing future income streams, which may sound complicated, but it's really simple if we have this walkthrough process. And at the end of the day, you're going to have a project ready for submission. You will obviously have to submit demos with the things that you're doing good, be it singing, writing, painting, whatever you're doing. And then we're going to have a complete profile for the project. You're going to submit it. The community, which is going to be hopefully a very large community, they're going to see it. And if they like what you're doing, just like on other platforms which are not Web3, like, I don't know, Kickstarter or Indiegogo or Patreon, they're going to decide if they want to invest in you or not. And if they decide to invest in you or not, you're going to receive the tokens either on CLP or on stablecoin. You're going to get the money from the community. There will be some documents to be electronically signed. At the beginning, we're going to have a manual onboarding process for the artist, but later on, everything is going to be done fully online. And that's it. You're set. You get the money. You produce your work. You do what is set to do. Then you distribute it. You cash back. You earn the money that you, maybe more, maybe less, how much you expected, and then you're going to redistribute the percentage back to those that believed in you and they trusted in you. So, for example, if you tokenized half half of future income streams from a song, and let's say that for that you're getting, I don't know, let's say 50k, 50,000 USD. You produce that work and then you generate royalties. You have to bring back half of the royalties, 50% of the royalties that you generated for a period of time, obviously, back to the community that believed in you and they have invested in you. This is how it works. It's already fully functional. We have already tested it. So it's very interesting for either emerging artists that are at the beginning of the road, or for large artists, for big artists that they're maybe not so interested in raising money from their fan base, but they just want to create a stronger engagement with their fan base, to be closer to their fans. That's it. It's simple. It may sound complicated at first, but once you see the product and how it's taking you step by step, it's going to be very easy. And let's not forget, everything is going to be done with the help of an AI assistant that is going to walk you through the process. So you can just type your questions. If you have any questions, you will be able to type your questions in our AI, and they're going to help you do everything that you need to do and have success.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Got it. Thank you once again. So I can take, I think, one last question. So just give me a minute. Okay. Okay. One question about your marketing plan. Like, what is your marketing plan you have taken for your project?
It's a mix. It's not just one thing, obviously. We have a strong social media marketing team. They cover things like community engagement, social media marketing on Twitter, on Discord, on Telegram. That's one thing. We're working with multiple influencers slash KOLs to help us distribute our message to reach as many people as possible. We're working with questing platforms to generate organic traction on our project. Things like Zili campaigns, Galaxy campaigns. Obviously, we're also working with partners to do content together and to promote each other. It's not just one thing, but it's like, when you have a coherent strategy and then you have multiple arms, everybody's doing their job, they all come back together. And just as I was part of this AMA, so in real time as we speak, one of my marketing colleagues just told me that our hashtag, which is hashtag Clapart, is number two at the level of the entire country of Turkey. So in Turkey, our hashtag is number two on Twitter. So yeah, we have a pretty good marketing team. What can I say?
Yes, you mentioned earlier that is you have your the team members actually. They're really I can say too much experience in the crypto industry. So Adrian, I think we are enough. Like people are asking about token. I think already talked about these. So people are asking about your partners. So I think we covered everything. People don't forget to join their pre-sale actually, if possible. So Adrian, before wrapping this session, do you have anything else that you want to share with us, like any important news or anything else that if you missed actually?
Honestly, I don't want to distract you with anything else. The most important thing right now, if you believe in, this idea, this core idea of real world asset tokenization of future income streams, may sound complicated, but the idea is simple. You have content creators, you have artists. We're helping artists to create a better system for them to earn money. This is a real product with real users and real benefits for the artists. It's a huge market. It's a 2.8 trillion with T market. So the whole market is about to get changed, not just only by us, but maybe some similar product as well. But we're at the cusp of a revolution to which is going to change this industry. And if you're interested in this model, uh, then join our pre-sale on Fjord Foundry, because otherwise you're going to regret the fact that you're missing out on the cheapest. This is going to be the cheapest price at which you will be able to buy our token on one hand. Or if you're not yet convinced, visit us on clapart.com and you can read our white paper, you can read our tokenomics, you can check all the details, and then maybe if then you're decided, feel free to check Fjord Foundry. It's not even hard to find it because it's a premium curated, spotlighted uh, race. So basically, it's on the first page on Fjord Foundry, and I would love to thanks directly with this occasion the guys from Fjord Foundry. They're a very professional team. Uh, they're an amazing team, and it's been a pleasure of working with them as a pre-sale launchpad.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Adrian, for your comment. Wish you good luck for the future. And I would like to say people do follow their social definitely. Then, like, if you want to learn more, their future updates and everything, and visit their community and be part of them. So, thank you, Adrian, once again for having here for your time.
Yes.
Wish you good luck for the future.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.